It started way back from 6 all the way through. I'd see all the women kin sitting. And it always made sense to me, you know, because if there was things to talk about, there'd be a sit down. And I did notice that there wasn't too many fellas in the circle. And so I just built this story within me of, well, they're just looking after each other and how we're going to get from this day to this day. So that to me spelled in today's language as support.
Yeah. And then just full on into the full on. And when I got up this morning, I thought, oh, see, I'll just chill for the moment. So what's happening where you are? What's the next step?
What is your address? Because we might come and visit you.
Well, that would be so lovely. I'd really love that.
We're down the road from you right now. Welcome to Venice.
Welcome to you, to Venice. Oh, my.
How do you feel being here?
Well, it's awesome. It's hard on my knees. It's hard getting in and out of the water taxis. But this is all beautiful, all these little streets. It's just beautiful, isn't it? It's quaint. Tomorrow morning, we'll be there at 8:30. Get that all ready.
We'll prepare the ground. So I'm going to go to the site now and have a look at what organic materials we can gather. It's like a dream.
I know.
We feel that too. Like,
yeah.
Buongiorno.
Buongiorno.
I think about the violence in the world and I'm reminded of it every day. When I give someone the tools to be able to heal themselves, then I feel like I've done my job for that little moment in that family for that day. For me to take ceremony out into the world, it's sharing what I know as an Aboriginal woman, in particular a Gumbaynggirr woman from Australia, from that little land down under.
There is this incredible spiritual connection with water for all people in all cultures. We loved the idea that obviously we're here in Venice, it's a city of water. Our project is around the pool, basically, the pool in Australia, and what that means is a kind of cultural icon, I suppose. We were able to get in contact with Aunty Bea. There seemed to be an amazing level of connection with her and what the messages she has been teaching and writing as well in her poetry. And through her own ceremonies. This connection that, especially across generations, I think for me too, being able to know and meet someone who is clearly, you know, has an incredible amount of knowledge, a lifetime of knowledge that she's gained. She exudes and radiates wisdom, I think, and an incredible level of inner beauty. Important to us to have her here to be able to share that with her as well.
Yeah. All right. No worries. The only thing is we don't actually know how many people are in the ceremony yet.
As young architects, as young Australians, it was really important to reveal to people the whole original context and the original stories that were embedded in the land in Australia. And that, of course, comes through the first people in Australia that reaches back tens of thousands of years.
Do you mind if I sort of brief everybody on ceremony?
That's the idea. Yep. In 15 minutes' time, that's what we'd like to do.
Yep. Yeah, because I've got the written thing.
Down now.
Oh, well, we're going to we'll do the opening ceremony bit now, briefing.
Oh, here we go. Look at this.
That's very elegant, yes.
This project is about, for us too, a celebration of water, a celebration of Australian culture, of Australian history and stories.
Old mate.
That's what we want.
It is National Sorry Day today.
Oh my God.
I would like to acknowledge my people.
Yes. Yes. Yeah.
But also acknowledge the pain and the hurt and everything else that has come along with that over the years too, to where we are today. And it's kind of an opportunity to come here and sort of reflect on that, to think about all of those stories.
It's a platform for people like myself to raise awareness about some of the things that happens in our communities.
It's tremendously important for Australia. I think that we're a country that's only just now acknowledging how widespread, how horrific domestic violence is, violence against women. It's not just in Indigenous communities or poor communities, it's right throughout. It's rife. And for Aunty Bea to be working with women who've experienced that it is tremendously important, and I hope that she's teaching other young women how to do this sort of cleansing and this work. So it's very important.
We can just hold it near our heart. So think into your dreaming stick, and the idea is when we do that, we then put it into the fire for it to be fused together. And I'd like to bless this water today with all of you folks present. And I would like to join with you that we take our water to the water's edge. Are we ready? Yeah. Let's share it with the other parts of the world.
It was wonderful to be able to share a moment like that, and knowing that we can connect with these traditional Australian values anywhere in the world, to be able to unite us all. And I think what we get to experience when we get to share with Indigenous people in Australia is this tremendous sense of culture, place, and where we're from. And the fact that we do get to share that is a beautiful thing.
So beautiful.
Very, very emotional, beautiful, and almost cleansing. I'm not being very articulate because I feel quite teary.
We've been with you in the lead up to this for the last few months. I know you've been through a lot. How do you feel right now?
I feel full. I feel elated. All of these people are getting to know a practice, an Aboriginal practice, and I believe that people who are experiencing that for the first time will get that feel that once you've done ceremony, you're now part of a larger family. So it's like my family has just grown, 500 people. That can only be good. It can only be a good thing, because people will remember the ceremony. They will remember it. I am at the threshold of the rest of my life, and I feel like I'm only just stepping out into what I'm meant to do, that I can do a lot towards healing our world, our planet. I find that my work's only just starting.